our future. Do we truly know our future? The news. And if you do watch the news and read the papers, to each his own, but at the same time, I wouldn't suggest it because our future is it's what up, bro? All right, man. Our future is questionable. I'm talking about overall for all of us, all of us that's living on this planet. Do we know what our future really, really is going to bring? I mean, think about it. Look at what's going on around the world, within the governments around the world, religion, especially what's going on in Israel. Tracy, she posts some things. I watch everything she posts, and I also look at I think it's RNN news. I try to look at BBC. BBC tells some truth, but again, you gotta do your own research. Basically, what's going on in the world? There were some predictions years ago. I'm talking about 20 years ago. I'm talking about 30 years ago. There were some predictions that's actually happening right now. Now, the predictions were a few things. If you look at what comes to mind right now, Alex Jones and Ron Paul. Alex Jones is a big conspiracy theorist, and Ron Paul he's supposedly, I'm going to change America, bring some stability in America if I become president. Alex Jones is a conspiracy theorist. The Bilderbergs and, the Trilateral and all this other craziness, which he's a big liar. Ron Paul, you haven't even heard from Ron Paul. You heard from his son, Rand Paul. I mean, so they were frauds. Both of them are frauds. All they're just doing is talking. Then another comes to my mind. I look at the Illuminati cards, which I have. I have Illuminati cards. The Illuminati cards I do have. There's one called Persuasion. You have all these preachers persuading people to give them money and, we're going to have a ministry and Christ is coming, you better, give money. Nah, no thank you. Because, first of all, we don't know the day nor the hour when he's going to come. We don't know how he's going to come. But we don't know the day or hour when he's going to come. What we have to do to prepare for this is we have to get ready for ourselves, start treating people right now. Start doing the right things in our lives right now, I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy because so many things distract us, So many things distract us. But our future, especially regarding the Illuminati cards, you have all these protesting. They had in the Illuminati card where they have protesters, which is there's a lot of protesting. Both black and white, and all over the world there's protesting. Then there's the NWO, the New World Order that's not really in yet, but it's going to take, and it's going to come to pass. It's going to come. Then you have the martial law, which is coming soon. So, we just have to get prepared, all of us. We all have to be prepared. All of us that are, and I'm also talking to people who are woke, people who are conscious. Like, if you're conscious and if you're woke, and don't get it twisted, I'm very woke. Every time I watch the news, when I do watch the news, I'm not a news person, but when I do see it, when I'm at the laundromat, when I was at the laundromat this morning, they had ABC, and they had this one doctor talking about diagnosis of certain diseases, and what makes you think that she's right about these diseases, And then what makes you think she's all the predictions about diseases are false? She says it's false, so we have to believe her. No. So we have to, people who are woke, we have to do our research, okay? And I'm gonna even say this, stay on the internet. Stay on the internet, because the internet is the truth. And one Illuminati card says, secrets men are not supposed to know. Secrets are here. It's here. It's in the internet. If you go on the internet and you look on the internet, yes. And also, yes, travel the world. Travel the world to see for yourself for things. Yes. I recommend that. I'm going to get my international passport this summer. Yes, I am. Just now I had a distraction just now. My as I'm live, it's going to reconnecting. It's buffering. See, when you talk about something that's real, that's another thing. An Illuminati card showed censorship. If you notice, there's a lot of things being censored on the internet. Facebook, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Not even just freedom of speech, just expressing what you know and what you have knowledge of, Now it's not about, it's not about it's not about if it's right or wrong, it's what you have knowledge of. Because you only know what you experience personally. You understand? So if you don't know one thing and someone knows the other, that doesn't mean that you have less education than that person, or you're less dumb. No, it's that because that person has experienced these things. Okay? You didn't experience it. You didn't experience it. That other person experienced. What you experience, another person didn't experience. You understand? So that's what that is. We have to stay woke. We got to stay woke. I mean, amongst the clowning and all the going back and forth, bickering and arguing and roasting, we have to really be alert. We have to be woke. We have to know what's going on within our surroundings, and also within what's going on around the world. We gotta really do some searching while we on the internet. Listen to the people who are on the internet, who are not only credible, but when you see certain things that's happening on your local news or your local paper, or even worldwide, when you see it and then matching up, that's when you say, you know what, this person. And then when you see a prediction, a person predicts certain things, sometimes it's best to just say, you know what, I saw that coming. We knew this was going to happen. Like, I'm gonna tell you, those Illuminati cards, I'm telling you, those Illuminati cards are real. I have them. And I'm going to show you guys my Illuminati cards. I might do it today or I might do it tomorrow, but it's gonna happen. I'm gonna show you the cards and I'm gonna, go over it. It's real. It's real. It even predicted school shootings, because they have something on the card where they have it's amazing. They have the Las Vegas thing. They have two Las Vegas. One with the lady where she has her leg up kicking, and then they have a Las Vegas with a guy with a gun. So it's amazing. It's amazing because there's not only just one Illuminati card stack of cards, but there's several of them. They're different. They're different. They're different cards. They're different cards because you have about 3 or 4 Illuminati cards, and they come within like maybe about 100 or 50, yeah. So each box, because I remember purchasing the Illuminati card back in 2014. So I'm gonna purchase another one, because the first one I have is the one with the man dancing, and he has a puppet. Well, meaning that the world is controlled, like we're puppets, They also have, it's just so deep. It's so deep. But again, to our future, what's going to happen next month? What is really going to happen next month? Besides my birthday, God spared my life. I see it. You understand? God spared my life. I see another 40 years. You understand? I mean, healthy, standing up the way I am standing, no ailments, just healthy. A lot of things that I have to stop doing, especially health-wise, but I am in between. I'm definitely, drinking a lot of water. I'm not gonna let my body go out like that. I drink water with apple cider vinegar. I drink alkaline water. And they also have chlorine alkaline water. So very sooner or later, I'm gonna have. I want to also show you the stuff that I've been, consuming in my body, the good stuff. Then I'll also keep it real to show the bad stuff that I consume. But there's this passage in a book. They're saying that know thyself. It's very true. You gotta know yourself. You gotta know what you really, really like, what you really, really want. And you control your future to a certain extent. Because when I say a certain extent, because anything can happen. Unforeseen events can happen to anyone and everyone. Some things you can't control, but you can control certain things in your future, Like you control how you treat people, because of that all boils down to how you treat people and how you interact with people. I mean, I've been reckless with my mouth on here. I'm gonna go front. I've been very reckless. I've been very had a rubbish mouth. Along with a rubbish mouth comes with a rubbish mind. If your mind is filled with rubbish or your heart filled with rubbish, you're gonna protrude. It's gonna protrude out of your mouth. Rubbishness. That's it. So we just gotta know we just gotta be aware of our future and how we interact and treat people. And I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say, if those of you who I've offended, I've offended a lot of people, and I just want to say I apologize. I truly do, because things are not getting better. Things are not getting better. Everything right now is getting worse. And we see it right now. We see it. We have to come together and treat each other right, and know what's going on instead of letting the media or the papers, tell us, oh, this is going on, that's going on. No, we got to go deeper. Like, stay on this internet. And the internet, it brings out the truth, It really does bring out the truth. And those media outlets that are not big, those are the media outlets that are spitting out the truth. And if you notice, I think it's RTN, I'm not too sure, I forgot this media. It's really good, but it's not as popular as World News or ABC or CBS or CNN or MSNBC. All propaganda news, all news with the liberals and the Democrats and the conservatives and I mean, no. That's all those news right there. They're just favoritism. That's it. You know, it's all BS. So yeah, we gotta stay awoke, family. We gotta stay, we gotta stay alert. We gotta look at information news that's gonna be completely accurate. And then even if it's not, even if it's like 50% or 80% accurate, then we would find out on our own. But at the same time, too, we can't just rely on that. We gotta rely on the Almighty above us. We can't be thinking that, oh, there is no God. We can't do that. We cannot do that. That's a number one. That's another thing. We cannot, and I'm telling you, we cannot say that there is no God. We cannot be atheists. No, that's impossible. That's like your kid, 13, 14-year-old, and they say, oh, I don't have a father, and you're right there. We have a father, so let's knock that off. Let's knock that off, okay? We have an Almighty Father, so we must acknowledge Him. We must talk to Him every single day. Every single day, which I do. I talk to Him every day, because it's important. It is very important. But we have to understand that our future right now in this world is very, very, it's imminent. It's imminent that we just rely on Him mostly, And if we're going to get information, we look in the internet. Let us look in the internet for information, because there's information on the internet that it's just right there, But at the same time, we gotta personally rely on God. We have to, we have to rely on God. And I even condone reading the Bible, reading the Bible every day, Like I said, nothing of this is going to be easy. Because we are so used to rubbish. Rubbish is it's not even. I don't want to curse too much. I'm trying to reduce my cursing. Not even effery. It's not even ratchet. It's rubbish. Everything that we so used to rubbish and silliness is. It's okay to indulge in a little bit of silliness, a little bit of rubbish. But when you indulge in it and then you make it your everyday single life, every single moment, it's not good, because you know why? You'll get drowned, and then you will be drowned, and then you'll be blinded by what's going on. And that's when it'll sneak up on you. The end of times will sneak up on you. Trump is not easy. He's making everything. It's not even about Trump. It's just the system, period. All over the world. Oh, thank you so much, Nameless. Shout out to Nameless. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, brother. Yes, it's getting critical right now. It's really getting critical. We gotta wake up. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing my mixtape stuff. Something wrong with this guy right here. I don't know what's wrong with him. See, he's lost. He's jumping around and everything. See, this is what I mean. Like, we can't be totally indulged in rubbish and laughery. Good morning. Laughery and rubbishness. We can't be involved in this too much. We have to have a balance in it, We got to have a balance. We got to get serious. Not even sometimes we got to remain serious, but at the same time, we can have our leisure time, and there's nothing wrong with having leisure time, and there's nothing wrong there's nothing wrong with us, indulging in a little bit of wine, a little bit of fun, but a little laughter. That's why I say a little, because too much of it is not gonna it's not gonna help us. It's not gonna help us. It's not gonna help us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The city life is real, you know. Like I said, I'm going to show y'all the Illuminati cards though. I'm gonna show y'all the Illuminati cards that I purchased 4 years ago. It's real. It's deep. It's deep. And um, the stuff that's going on, man. I mean, we can't drown ourselves with a bunch of alcohol and drugs and we gotta say, you know what? Let me put this down for a minute. Let me just do what I gotta do right now. Obviously this guy right here, he's really messed up. He's on some type of substance. You can just tell that. I don't need to point the thing to him, but because he's trying to see. The thing is with us, and this is the truth. With us, we have problems. All of us on this planet, we have problems. That's with everyone. What we try to do is we try to drown out that problem. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't drown it out. We gotta at least cope with it. You know what I'm saying? And you ever heard of prevention is better than cure? That is so true. If you could prevent yourself from certain situations, that is the ultimate cure. So I've coming to that conclusion in my life, to prevent a lot of things from that's toxic in my life. You know, it really is important that and I'm so happy and blessed that we do have the internet, and I can go live and I can show others, express myself, because there are like-minded thinking people like myself. You're never alone, because there's always people out there that are going through worse. You understand? So even with this racism thing, I believe that we are being purposely divided by race, which is total rubbish in itself, total nonsense in itself. Yeah, you got to enjoy life, Nameless. You got to enjoy life. Life is very short. Look at him on the ground. He's really indulged in. I think he has. He's under the influence. That's what that is. He's under the influence. And you have a guy just walk by. He's very miserable. We have to, as human beings on this earth, let us not drown ourselves with too much of fun and too much of drinking and indulging in drugs. Let us get serious. Let us pray. Let us talk to the Almighty, because He's the only one that really, talk to Him. Because he talks through us, through people. So we have to. It's not easy. Like I said, it's not easy, but there are certain things that we have to change, and it's not going to be easy, but we have to change it quick, fast. Overindulging in sex and overindulging in entertainment, and even overworking ourselves. Like, We can't do too much of one thing. We have to. We just have to be balanced. You know, got to be balanced. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That's how mental. The thing is, the mental illness come more when it's drugs and alcohol in every liquor store in every corner. You know, not to say that race don't matter, but race does matter. But at the same time, it's put upon us to. It's an illusion, you know, because everyone takes a dunk. Everyone on one color, everyone does. Everyone bleeds red. There's no doubt about it. All right? Everyone bleeds red. Okay, so we can't just ignore that. You bleed red, that's it. You bleed red. It don't come out orange. It don't come out any other color but red. We have to understand, we bleed red. Okay? What color is your blood? It's red. A woman is a woman. A man is a man. Okay? God built us those ways. Okay? But the race came in through Satan the devil. He confused us. See, we gotta see, we have to think about this too now. The devil's still around. Satan the devil's around. Okay? So all this stuff about people being atheists, I truly 100% disagree. The devil's around. So if we have Satan the devil, then who's for us mostly? The Almighty God. He's there. Okay? Look at all this stuff that's going on right now. Look what's going on right now. All these demonic forces that's happening. Remember I said in the internet, we can look at the internet, but at the same time, there's some things not only in the TV and the radio, there's some demonic forces. Is what we listen to. In the internet, there's demonic forces, but it's what we choose to listen to, what we choose to listen, look, and hear. We have to understand that there is an Almighty God, and then there is his adversary, who is Satan the devil. He's his adversary. There's no doubt about it. He is his adversary. So we can't sit up here and say there is no God. You better not say that. You can't be no atheist. There absolutely cannot be no atheist. Okay? So you got to knock it off. You know? Exactly. They do. They profit off. This is what Nameless said. Yeah, they profit off of our misery in no matter what race. No matter what race, exactly. The oppressors are they're higher powers. You know, people gotta understand that. And who put those higher powers there? I mean, it was, believe it or not, it's set up by God, but Satan the devil, he's orchestrating all of it. Like it's not like, it's not orchestrated by him. You know, he's the puppet master behind all of it. So we have to understand and we have to know, okay, the future for us, for all of us in this earth, we got to cling to the Almighty. And y'all know his name. Y'all all know his name. I know his name too. You know, we don't use his name loosely like that. You know, the Almighty God. I call him Almighty, but I know his name. You know, we have to cling to him, talk to him, ask him for help. Not always indulging in crazy alcohol and drugs. You know, to block it all out. Because it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. So I'm just here to just, you know, shed that, you know. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I indulge in my, my craziness, which is not good. So, all right, y'all. Yo, Nameless, thanks a lot, bro. It's so true. It's so true. Thanks a lot, though, Nameless, for coming through, stopping through, brother. All right. And everybody else, thanks a lot for subbing. Yeah, drugs and alcohol does destroy our bodies. That's a fact. But I'm gonna be out. All right, Nameless. All right, peace.